All right. So today we're going to graph using the slope and y-intercept. I really want you to concentrate. You can do this. Do you hear me? All right. You don't need any other information. Okay. So before we graph by using a table, all right, that's the very basics. All right, now we're getting a little bit more advanced. All right, we're going to graph using the slope and y-intercept. All right. So what I want everybody to do is at the top here, I want you to write this. I want you to write y equals mx plus b. Does anybody remember what m stood for? Slope. Thank you. M stood for slope. That's, you're not interrupting. Okay. You know. Sure. All right. So again, now the most important thing I need you to remember is y equals mx plus b. Is everybody happy with that? Mm-hmm. And then I want you to put that b is the y-intercept. And b is the y-intercept. So what does that mean? Remember what I said? What does the y-intercept mean? Yes, it's the point on the y-axis. It's the point where the line crosses the y-axis. It's where the line crosses the y-axis. All right, that's what the y-intercept is. All right. Now, in order to graph, I want you to put step number 1. We're going to plot the y-intercept. And then step number 2 is use the slope to find the second point. And then step 3 would be use the 2 points to graph the line. Use points to graph line. It is very easy, very easy. All right, and we'll do that about 4 or 5 times, and guess what? You'll have it down. It's really simple. All right. So everybody, take a look at question number 1. All right, everybody, take a look at question number 1. All right. I want everybody to put down m equals. Somebody tell me what m equals. Slope. Well, what is slope in this case? What is the slope of this line? Somebody said it. 2. All right. So this right here, I'm going to highlight it. This right there is the slope. So I want everybody to write down 2. But then I want you to write 2 over 1. Because slope is defined as what? Rise over run. Rise over run. All right. What is the y-intercept? So I want you to put down b equals 0, 3. Now why did I do 0, 3? Because the y-intercept will always have an x value of what? 0. Come on now, that's really important. All right. So let's take a look. How do I graph that? All right. I said you plot the y-intercept first. So I want everybody to plot the point 0, 3. So to plot the point 0, 3, 0 up 3. And you plot that point. I can't really see that, so I'm going to change it. Is that any better? No, not really. So let's do. There's the point 0, 3. Is everybody happy with that? Then from that point, come on, I just graphed the point 0, 3. Then from that point, can somebody tell me what to do? You use the slope. So what do I do? No, I can't draw a line with only one point. What do I do? Yes, you go up 2 and over 1. You go up 2 and over 1. All right, so from this point, let me make sure you're hearing me. From this point, I'm highlighting this point on the screen. Does everybody see that? From that point, I'm going to go what? Up 2 and over 1 to the right 1. So up 2 to the right 1. Now I plot that point. Does everybody see that? Now, can I draw the line now that I have 2 points? Yes. But just for now, I want to show you something else. If I go up 2 and over 1, I can plot another point. Does everybody see that? Instead of going up 2 and over 1, I could also go what? Down 2 and left 1. Thank you. That is correct. So we're going to go down 2 and left 1. Down 2 and left 1. See how those are all the points that are on the same line? Yes, ma'am.
When you go up 2 and over 1,
Positive is to the right.
oh.
You with me? Positive 2 is up 2. To the right 1 is positive 1. All right? So here we go. Now we're going to graph that line. Now, come on, guys. That wasn't that bad. Everybody agree? All right. So now let's take a look at the next problem, please. Let's go to the next problem. All right, and let's just go to number 3. Let's go to number 3. All right, so for question number 3, I want somebody to tell me m equals what? Negative 4 over 1. I want the slope to be written as a fraction. Negative 4 over 1. And what's the y-intercept? Perfect. 0, 5. All right. So, Sebastian, how do I graph this now? Plot the point 0, 5. Very good. So everybody's got to plot the point 0, 5. So 0 up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody with me? Now, Sebastian, what do I do? Down 4 and 1 to the right. Down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 1. Now from there, I'm just going to do it one more time. I'm going to go from that point, I'm going to go what again? Down 4 to the right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right 1. Is everybody okay with that? No, because remember, negative 4 over negative 1 would be positive 4.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So you have to be real careful. A lot of kids make that mistake. All right? Any questions? Any questions? All right. Let's go to number 5. All right. Max. Yes, what's the slope?
The slope, negative 3 over 5.
What's the y-intercept?
0, 2.
Beautiful. Okay. So now what do I do? All right.
Okay, so you would go like up 2?
Up 2, very good. Plot the y-intercept first. And then what?
And you would go down 3 and 2, 5.
Very good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So bear with me. All right. And now let's draw the line. Any questions? Right. Here we go. Y equals 5/3 x. All right, now this one I tried to trick you on this one. Can you give it a shot? What's the slope? Will. Yes, now here we have a tricky problem. So m equals 5/3. Now what's the y-intercept? Bless you. Y3. Somebody help him. Say again. It doesn't matter. Of course, there's nothing there. Right, there's nothing there, so it has to be a 0. Very good. All right. So now, Will, how am I going to graph this? It's called the origin. Right, so you graph the origin, which is 0, 0. Up 5 and to the right 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And try to draw the line. So we agree that's not too hard. Pretty easy. All right, so now let's take a look at question number 9. Uh-oh, I tried to trick you on this one as well. Colin, you want to give me a shot on this one? On number 9, Colin, what's the slope?
The slope?
Remember, I tried to trick you on this one, so you got to think a little bit. What number's in front of the x?
-4.
Nope, that's after the x.
1.
1. So what's the slope?
1, 1.
Yes, very smart. So the slope is 1/1. The slope is 1/1. Anybody have any issues with that? And Colin, what's the y-intercept?
0, -4.
Exactly. 0, -4. Okay, so how do I graph this, Colin?
We start, so we start in the middle, and then
You go,
up, we go down 4.
that's right, plot the point. You go down 4. Then from there, what do I do?
We will go up 1 and go to the right 1.
Exactly, up 1 and over 1. And I do that a couple times. Does everybody see what I'm doing? And then you can draw the line a little bit more accurately, I think. Everybody good? Not bad at all, correct? All right. Yep, let's hear you. Number 11. Wait a minute now. Yes, m is 3/2. And b is what?
B is 0,
Exactly right. 0, -5.
so you will go down 5.
Down 5. And then from there,
And up 3.
and
then over 2.
good, up 3/2. Everybody good with that? Yeah, put the arrows. The arrows just indicate that it's a line. It's not a big deal. All right, so does everybody agree? The lines, that wasn't hard. All right, so now let's go to the next little part of it. All right? Yeah, we're going to review slope. All right, we're going to review slope. All right, so let's take a look at question number 1. All right, we're going to find the slope. So again, we're just finding 2 places on the graph. So I want to put a dot here. Can everybody see my dot? And I'm going to put a dot right here. Does it matter what dots I pick? No. Now we're simply going to do the rise over run. All right? So the question is, how much should I go up? You got to be careful. How much should I go up? Uh-oh, I went too far, actually. How far did I go up?
50.
Sorry, I made a mistake. Look now. How much should I go up? 30, isn't it? I went from 15 to 45. Max, I'm just telling you, I don't know what you want me to do, man. I don't want you to say sorry anymore. You're just going to get in more trouble. So this is up 30. Now, the question is, how far did I go over now? From there to there, I went over how many, Colin? 4. So I went over 4. So what is my slope? 30 over 4. So I want everybody to put m equals 30 over 4. And when you reduce that, it'll be 15 over what? 15 over 2. All right? And that is my profit per car washed. That's what I need you to know. Now, how did I know it was profit over car washed? Because what's the y value? Profit. What's the x? Cars washed. All right? So let me explain this. So your slope really is $7.5 per car. $7.5 per car. Write that down. All right, that's kind of really important. All right, because what's 15 divided by 2? 7.5. All right, so you're making what? $7.50 for every car that you wash. All right. Let's take a look at number 3. All right. So let's find the slope here. So now they give you the 2 lines. All right. So you're going down to the first line. You go all the way up. And then you're going over. So how many did I go up? 4. Thank you. And how much should I go over? 1. So I want everybody to write m equals 4 over 1, which is the same as what? 4. So everybody pretty comfortable with that, right? Now, do we have any situation here where we have to say, you know, what it is? No, because it's not in a word problem. Or it's just on a graph. All right? Now, for question number 7, find the slope of the line. There was a formula. Does anybody remember the formula for finding the slope given the 2 points? Tell me, Caroline, do you remember? Very good, girl. Y2. Very nice. Wow, very, very good. All right. That is the formula that you have to write down. All right. Write it down for every single one. All right, so Caroline, since you knew that, I'm going to go ahead and let you finish. So which one's Y2?
Y2 is 7.
No.
No, 3.
Right, but now listen to me. And it doesn't matter which direction you go, but generally we say this, just to make sure everybody's comfortable. X1, Y1. This is X2, Y2. But remember what I told you, Caroline. It doesn't matter what Y value you pick. It's just you have to be consistent. All right? So now, Caroline, tell me what number goes first? -4 minus, then what? -3 over 11 minus 7. Now don't forget the double negatives become a what?
Positive.
The double negatives become a positive. What's -4 plus 3? -1 over 11 minus 7, 4. So that's your slope, -1/4. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, let's try number 9 just to be sure. Number 9, everybody's got to write the slope formula. M equals Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1 equals. Okay, you haven't said much today. What? I want number 9. So I want you to tell me how to do it, though. -2 minus 2, beautiful, over 18 minus 12. Now I want you to think carefully. Wait a minute. You owe your mom $2, and you owe your dad $2, and you're even. There you go. Think about money. -4 over what? And then that reduces to? Yes, but don't forget the what? -2/3. Is everybody happy with this? All right, I'm pretty happy. All right, let's just knock out number 11. Who hasn't spoken today? Okay, good. So let's write the formula. Shh. Okay, I'm listening now.
And that'll be 8 minus 8. And then 1 plus 6.
Yes. Now she's smart because instead of writing a negative, just automatically change it to a what? Just automatically change it to a positive. Is everybody happy with that? All right. So now what's 8 minus 8? And what's 21 plus 13? So 0 over anything is always 0. Wow. 0. All right. Now don't forget, if somebody says there's a slope of 0, I want everybody to draw this line, right? It's a horizontal line. All right. It's a horizontal line, so slope is 0. Is everybody good with this?
Why do you use 21 plus the
Because it's minus a negative. 21 minus -13. You're hearing me, right? 21 minus -13. Come on now. Everybody's good? Connor, you haven't said much. You good? All right. So let's take a look now at the end. All right. Now listen, really, guys, you should be able to finish this up. What time do we get out of here? 51. What time is it now? You got 14 minutes. Please finish this up right now. Everybody's quiet. Get it done. Yes, the whole thing. All right. What? Better be a good one. What?
I'm confused.
It's just rise over run. We did like 5 examples of that. And 30 over 4 reduces to what? I went up. Look, you're counting by 15s. And you're counting by 2s down here. Julian.
Oh.
So I went up 2, which represents going up 30. Then I went to the right 2, which represents 4.
Oh.
Okay? All right. 30 over 4.
3 over 4 is 52, and that's
Beautiful.